All right, let's see what happens here. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? 5, 6, 7, 8. It's working. Okay, so now it fucking works. Maybe it was the link. Let's copy a new link here. All right. Is that it? I think that's the link. Let me see. Copy link. It's a short one. Hello. All right, 1 second. All right, you there? Let me turn it back on.
Yep.
There?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and AMP Live. Supposed to go live about 4:15. We went live earlier talking about, obviously, creative real estate domination live exclusive Black Friday deals. I got Victor here today as a special guest. And obviously he works with us, trains, does things of that nature, but he's also involved. What's cool to start thinking about is the comic book business, which I'm going to have him touch bases on, and how that kind of works with and integrates when you start off with real estate and how it works with other businesses. But first and foremost, I'm Eric. Usually we go live on Friday for Friday highlights. Today we got Black Friday and the Black Friday deals. He's going to share some stuff with you. I'm going to share some stuff with you. And we're going to bring it all up, but he's only got about 15 minutes because he's actually out in the field working on some property, hunting some properties. The goal tomorrow is to, obviously, she called back today and a few others. So I need you tomorrow, brother. We're going to introduce yourself in a second, but then let's talk a little bit about what's on the table and what's on the plate and, you know, how things. I'm excited for you. I know you're excited. A lot of shit's happening, even though it is Turkey Day. So first and foremost, did you have a good Turkey Day?
Yes, I did. How'd you?
Awesome.
How was yours?
Oh, it was good, man. We had too much food, man. Lots of ham, turkey, stuffing,
Yeah.
tater tot. Believe it or not, I don't know. I think my daughter, my son loves that tater tot salad, some crazy macaroni, and then our traditional favorite, hot wings, like buffalo hot wings.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah, I
new.
guess the
When you
boss.
said that,
Huh?
man, when you said you were doing 20 plus pounds of hot wings, I
Yeah.
was like, that's new. I was like, what? I was like, I'll think about trying that maybe next time or something. A bunch of hot wings. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure, man. Yeah, I got commissioned to do a bunch of hot wings to help out with the cooking because we got the family to cook. Because usually, you know, the boss is always there cooking a little bit here and there. Said, man, let's get everybody tag team it. So I got the hot wing duty. Usually, sometimes I know when she does it, she'll either air fry it, we deep fry them. But then I got that recipe from my mom a long time ago. She used to work at a hotel and stuff right here in, I think, West Covina. And this is when like wings were barely coming out. It's like, what the hell's a buffalo wing? Like, what is it? Like, is it buffalo meat or what the fuck is that? Right. And then
Right.
she came home and said, what's the recipe? And she made some hot wings, man, with some ranch dressing or blue cheese. That shit was awesome. So then after that, after making them and eating them and learning how to do it, then, you know, obviously everybody in your family starts learning how to do it. And then it became tradition, man. Thanksgiving, hot wings, brother. Or the
Nice.
teriyaki ones. You got the Asian zing type ones, man. There's all kinds of shit, man. But buffalo is always my favorite.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. I'll send you the recipe. It's killer shit, man. Or if you know how to make them, how do you make them?
I don't know how to make them, man. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie. I usually pull them out the bag and just throw them in.
Yeah. No, I'll throw it on the table real quick. We got the Creative Real Estate Domination Live, man. Introduce yourself. I'm gonna probably just for the hell of it, verbalize how to make those hot wings. It's fucking easy as shit. You would think it'd be more difficult, but they come out awesome and delicious, man. Couple of little
Yeah.
things, like secrets you need to do for them to get that awesome flavor and the crunch and texture and stuff. Otherwise, sometimes they come out weird, you know, ones that come out of a bag. It just depends,
Yeah.
right? But go for it. Introduce yourself.
Yeah. Well, my name's Victor, everybody. I'm the owner of Victorious Real Solutions and Victorious Comics. I've been a part of AHA for going on close to 5 years now. It's been an amazing experience, and thank you guys for hopping on here to be a part of this Friday Night Highlights. We're talking about the Black Friday deal that we got going on. It's super, super sweet. I'm telling you guys can get into the real estate game, at a fraction of the cost with some real good people on your side and on your team. So, like I said, I'm Victor from AHA, Victorious Real Solutions, and Victorious Comics. So, thanks for having
Awesome.
me, Eric.
No, yeah, man. Glad to feel. I know. Yeah, appreciate it. I know you got like only a little bit of time. You got to get
Yeah.
back on the road, and it's fucking dark down where you're at. Right
Yeah.
now, you're
Yeah.
hunking and chunking on some property, and then
Yeah.
other properties that are coming down the wire from sellers from doing, I guess some of the old school stuff, right? Got some text, ringless voice message, postcards, letters, even if flyers. We're talking about that. If you got a door knock, put it on there. Boom, let people know that you're there, right?
Yes.
So,
Right.
so that, so I'm excited about that. But we've also had some experience with working with people, right? As far as
Oh
hiring,
yeah.
firing, what type of people you're going to get, where are they coming from, and it's kind of been let's say good and bad, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly, right? No reason to polish that shit up and sell it for what it is, right? But
Right.
as you get better and better and experience happens, right? You learn, you build a crew, because right now if you got something, you're building a crew brand new to do a fix and flip, buy and hold, and then continue those relationships, right?
Yes.
It's
Correct.
awesome. So what have you learned so far in that kind of experience in regards to like hiring people and working with people?
I mean, for me, hiring the different people and seeing how everybody's been different, I've learned a lot. I mean, I've learned, like, not to say like this, but don't take everybody's word for it. I mean, have some proof behind it. Have them show you some of their previous work, some references, so you can talk to their references, see how fast they are, and how their work their craftsmanship is. I've like you said, it's been up, down, side to side, and all the way around. And it's been a wild ride. I mean, we've hired some people. They came in, they did a small part of the job, seeing that they couldn't finish it, bit off too much, and yeah, we had to let them go. And then we had to find some people that could come in and do it. But it's just like building relationships with these people and learning who they are and what type of work they do and stuff like that is been a whole new experience for me. It's just different, seeing
Right.
how they work and everything. And like I said, some I've seen some they come in, they get their things done, they want to get paid, they're in and out like the Flash. Then there's others, they kind of take a little bit longer and stuff like that. And yeah, things happen. I understand. I mean, I'm human too, so there's things that get in the way and stuff sometimes. But just the all around experience with it is just like learning a lot of stuff. Like I said, evaluating the situation, getting more information about them, seeing how long they've been in business, getting references, getting photos, even having a just because they say they can do it and stuff, and you don't need to be there doesn't mean you shouldn't be there. That's something I learned because there was times that I felt a little too comfortable. Like, okay, well, they seem like they know what they're doing. They got this. And, I could leave for a bit just to go grab a lunch and come back, and it's not going the way it needs to be because I'm not here to help direct them. So I've learned that too, you know, um, just having to stay on the ball with everything, constantly having backup and people that can come in if somebody can't. We have deadlines and we have other people to answer to and stuff that's involved with this. So it's just
Right.
been
Right.
a crazy experience. It's been an awesome experience, though. I can't deny it. I can't hate on it. It's been something that has helped me grow, and I've built relationships with new people, got to talk with people. I've learned a lot of new, like, small little skills myself, like, doing cabinets and caulking and just sanding, just all different types of stuff, seeing how the floors are put in and stuff like that. It's observing all of it is just it's amazing. It's been a great experience.
Right, and that's our goal for today is like, the Black Friday, right? Because I know we don't do
Yeah,
Black Fridays. We do Black Friday stuff here and there, right? But nothing like we're pushing today with like
yeah,
gigantic discounts of some sort. Usually just Black Friday, and hey, it is what it is. It's a selection process. Come aboard, don't come aboard. Maybe we'll roll back, whatever it was last year, because every year it goes up about 3 or 4 grand, or 10, 15% or whatever. Every year it changes, right? To take on more and more
yeah.
people, then it's not because of inflation, as I always say. But we do have exclusive, and what I've been tripping out on too. So I'm glad that you're out there doing that stuff. We do have a couple of PSA announcements I want to share with you. Obviously, there's a QR code right there. You can scan that QR code, and that's for 30 days to a deal challenge. But it's for the 6-month one-on-one mentoring. Okay, and you know what that's about. But at the same token, we kind of maneuver stuff to done with you and done for you. Before it's just done with you, take care of the hard costs. Now it's done with you and done for you, and it's at a discount as well, which I don't even like discounting stuff. But at the end of the day, it's Black Friday, good till midnight. Why not? Only because I've been seeing a lot of stuff, Victor. It says, I was looking for some stuff, and then it
Mhm.
said, here's the price. Then all of a sudden, they're promoting their Black Friday stuff, right? And then I go and look at the same thing because it's in the cart. All of a sudden, it says there's a little tag on it that says Black Friday, but
Mhm.
it's the same price, man. That's not Black Friday deal.
Oh man.
What kind of shit is that, right? And
Yeah,
I've seen
maybe
it.
like only like 5% off or something and stuff, and it's not really that big of a 5% discount off of some stuff. I've had that happen to me too. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not even a discount. It's like the
Yeah,
same shit. I go back and I look in the cart, and you save it, and it stays there. So it's the same price. All they did is put Black Friday and call it like it was a discount based off of what they would regularly charge, but it was on sale anyways, right? I guess supposedly. And I've seen a lot of that stuff. And then they're doing like Black Friday for days, right? Walmart's doing it from this day to this date. Amazon's doing it from this day to this date. Instead of just like, I remember the days, I remember said in the last live that back in the day, I watched that shit on the news, man. People stand at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning to get a computer, a laptop, TV or some shit, right? And then they go in there, crack open them pellets, and everybody kicking their ass just to get some electronics and stuff, right? And it was for one
right.
day, one night. Now that's
Yeah,
kind of, I get it. It's because people kick, it's kind of dangerous, but it's cool. It's exhilarating. It's exciting. I wouldn't want to go there. I like to watch, on the fucking TV, or now we watch it on social media. But at least you're getting a nice juicy deal, right? Because you can look it up. $1,000 TV is going for $300-400. Yeah, that's a deal. I want to get one of those, right? So
right.
I mean,
Yep.
it's not like I haven't been through those. I mean, I wait till it dies down a little bit, see if there's anything left. Boom, grab the TV, take off, and don't have to fight for anybody. I don't have to fight anybody for it. But what I'm seeing is a lot of stuff now is just like, supposed to be sales and there's no sales, man. But some stuff, I haven't seen anything crazy. Have you?
No,
Right?
not
Same
nothing
stuff.
crazy like I used to. Not like
Exactly.
back before pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, it was crazy. After
Right.
COVID, post-COVID, things not the same. And then
Uh,
it's like so many more people now like to do everything online.
right.
And everything is like, here, do this online, go here, go
Yeah,
there and stuff and ship it to your house and everything. So
right. These things.
they just
Ship it to
make
your
it
house.
easier for
No, it's true.
people
I
to get
get
what
it.
they want.
It's just a matter, but you got to do the research and make sure you're getting a good deal too, right? It should be easier because you have these. So that's why we wanted to do. I said, you know what? Same thing when we started AHA, Americans Help Americans, right? Saying, look, let's figure out a program where people don't have to spend 50 to 100,000 bucks. Can we truly do one-on-one mentoring? Can we work with them, help them do deals throughout the United States of America without just watching videos and PDFs and Facebook groups with the blind leading the blind? Same thing. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. Black Friday. Let's go with 42% off of what everybody comes aboard on for the hard costs, right? And done for you, done with you. So that's what we're doing today. Exclusive today, all the way up until midnight. There's that QR code. You can't see it, or maybe you can, but you can scan that QR code to get access to 30 days to a deal challenge and the one-on-one Black Friday one-on-one 6 months one-on-one mentoring. Maybe myself, my team, Victor will be coming in and out. Others will be coming in and out to help, but I will always kind of like, I don't, hopefully I don't say it in a bad way, but it's like kind of like Jurassic Park, right? And then he goes, I always want to be present when the what do you call it? The Velociraptor hatches the egg, right? So you can have
Right.
that imprint. Because I know for me, when I was gonna get into this business, I looked at courses back in the day, and this is last cycle, man, right? 20 grand, 15 grand, 30 grand. And I'm going, for what, right? Bunch of books and CDs and shit. I'm going, damn, right? I'm not even going to get mentored by the one on the marquee, right? I'm going to get coached by, I'm going to get someone who's going to work with me, either reading out of a book, or they're being, maybe it's a coach somewhere that used to do the business but don't do it, and all they do is coach now, right? So that was, something we wanted to change, because I know it's not out there in the industry. Maybe it is, but even now I'm hearing people going, I got a coach, I got a mentor, and then they disappeared, right? Or they didn't learn what they needed to learn, right? So we wanted to go ahead and do that today for all the way up till midnight. So I'm going to go ahead and move this on to the next one real quick, man. But we'll talk a little bit about what's going on. I actually got something in the mail here. I want to probably crack it open. This is what the Bruce Lee one, right? So every time I think about Bruce Lee, I think about kind of like how we mentor, right? It's muscle memory. You can't learn how to fight. You can't learn how to work out by watching a bunch of videos. You can learn the principles. You can learn the rules. But if you want to become an expert, you actually got to what? You got to train, right? You got to practice. Yeah. You got to work. The muscle memory has to, the motions, and go through the motions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's what makes you better. By figuring that out, or at least for us with the one-on-one mentoring program and AMP Live, right? And then the AMP Live method is that it's based on muscle memory, right? Based on high trust selling, based on direct selling, based on psychology, based on saying things a certain way to be able to provide those solutions to sellers. So when I think about Bruce Lee, I think of the same thing, right? When he was teaching people, and it wasn't about teaching a bunch of people, but it was about teaching the core, the ones that really wanted to learn, right? You want to learn jiu-jitsu and the way that Bruce Lee, taught or learned, then you go see if you can get selected by him, right? See if he'd work with you. And I'm not calling myself Bruce Lee. I'll call myself the sub-2 master of Bruce Lee, right? Bruce Lee sub-2 master. I know my shit and I enjoy my stuff. I know you do too, and others, and that's the goal, right? Yeah. But I'm gonna unwrap this. So I want to check it out, but in a second, and then I'm gonna share it. But I know you do this stuff too, which is the comic book stuff, and it's about life and all that other good stuff. But when I think about that, I always think about, and that's what they did, right? Like martial arts, and even in the movie, right? He got in trouble for sharing it with Americans and stuff like that, and it's supposed to be, hey, it's generation only, right? You pass it on to generation from the people that are in your family. So it's kind of the same thing, saying, okay, that's cool. Well, how do we help our fellow Americans? Well, let's do exactly what we're doing, right? Let's have a true Black Friday. Let's have true, percentages off of whatever we're doing. Let's put our money where, you know what I'm saying there, right? Say, go for it. We'll do it, because we're always going to show up, and we always do. And will you get results if you show up? Yeah, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and the Black Friday thing there. There's two, okay? And I think you know what they are. The one-on-one mentoring program, done with you, done for you. I think I had another live earlier. Oh, I did have another live earlier, but I was doing the ShamWell thing, right, bro? Talking about, hey, creative real estate investing. Do you have to pay $8,000, $9,000, $10,000? You want wholesaling another $5,000 or $6,000? You want options for another, $1,200, $3,000? You want to learn rent to own and all that other good stuff, right? That all, if you do it in modules, it all adds up, right? Mm-hmm. We decided, fuck all that shit. Let's we're not going to do that. Especially when I started AHA back in 2010, 11, 12, 13. The market was bottoming out. It was about doing that. How do we make it reciprocal? Your first deal might be a wholesale deal, might be sub-2, might be an option deal, right? And I know the stuff that you've been getting and going and rocking and rolling with, right? And then building out your comic book business. A lot of these things are life lessons that work, right? It's based off of muscle memory. And so the ShamWell thing is that you don't got to worry about it. Whatever comes to the table, we're going to work it, and we're going to work with them, right, Victor, for the next 6 months of one-on-one mentoring, all the way up to 12 months to rock and roll do deals, whether it's a bird dog deal or a wholesale deal, fix and flip. We buy a deal from them. They buy a deal from us, right? And at the end of the day, that we always show up to the party. So I wanted to kind of get you on here and kind of pick your brain a little bit about some stuff that's going on out in your area, how things are moving forward for you. And I do appreciate you taking the time, because I know you had, Turkey Day and, all that other good stuff going on. And, trying to communicate just back and forth, which is a great thing about this stuff here, right? So the first one is obviously the one-on-one mentoring, 6 months one-on-one. And then we do have something that's called the Founder, right? That's where we're going to put that on the app. Remember, I think we discussed that. Where it's going to be the Founder, 15 founders, right? At about 69% off, 6 weeks one-on-one mentoring, done with you. So that means you won't be alone, right? It's not like a bunch of PDFs and videos and all that stuff's going to be there. But there's also it's not going to be like the 1-2 week coaching or 1 month. You get a call a month or something like that, right?
Right.
I'm going to be in there. Our team's going to be in there, and you're going to volunteer, your time, because I know you got your own shit you got to do, but I know you like jumping in and helping people too. So Victor would jump in and help out as well with some of the mentoring or the coaching, I should say, right? But we're looking for the 15 founders to put on here to make it on demand, and that's at about 69% off for 6 weeks one-on-one, and it's done with you. Now, I think we talked about this. Now, there's not many programs out there that do that stuff, is there?
No, there isn't. Not that I've seen. I mean, there's not really one. I don't try searching, but obviously things pop up and
Right.
things cross my path and stuff. But never once have I heard anything that, excuse me, is remotely close to that. So I know for a fact. I mean, that's a great deal right there. That's an amazing opportunity to become a founder at 69% off. I mean, that's a steal right there. And not to mention then the other one, the 6 week one-on-one
Yeah.
for 42% off. That's a steal too, because I mean, I I would have jumped on these if these deals were going on when I came aboard. Not gonna lie, they're sweet, and just knowing what you provide in the mentorship and the program and everything, like it's it's valued at way more. I mean, I can't really put a number on it, Eric, and you know that because we went from wholesaling to sub two to fix and flipping to commercial, like all different types of stuff. And it's just it's one of a kind. Like that's why I'm still here. That's why I keep rocking and I won't give up. I mean, there's been times that I even wanted to give up on myself, and you being the awesome mentor that you have been, and you were able to tell me, hey, come on now. You can't give up on yourself. You need to break these generational curses. You need to do this. You said that you were going to do this. You set out to do this. You invested in yourself and you have to do it. And that's how I looked at it, man. So, I mean, that's that's something I've never had before. And now I have it. And for you to give it at such a discount to others, you guys, whoever's listening, take that leap of faith. Take a chance. I'm going to tell you, because you never know. You never know that your first deal might be a week away, 2 weeks away, a month away. You never know. And
True.
it's a great opportunity, especially for the founders, to get in now and be a part of this.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for that endorsement. It's it's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, right? And it took me a while to make that decision, along with others, to put it on here and do the app and founder thing and do the 6 month one-on-one, because we were originally just going to go with, hey, let's just do sub two or maybe wholesaling. Let's break them all up into modules, so then we're obviously able to have different pricing for each module, right? And put it in there as an on-demand type of program, and then have the founders go in there and do that. So, but I'd rather have the same way we do with the one-on-one, and say, hey, you never know. Like you said, your first deal might be a wholesale deal, might be a fix and flip, might be buy and hold, might be within next week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It doesn't matter. It's not a race, as you know, right? You know that. It's about learning the concepts and the processes and understanding how to make the stuff work, right? By just showing up. If you show up and you take action, you're going to get results. It's guaranteed, because we're battle tested. And that's the beautiful thing about what we're doing here. And instead of just having a coach once a week, right? And then a bunch of videos, and then a PDFs to read, and then, maybe a Facebook group or some type of platform where we can communicate, right?
Right.
You know how the love is, man. Hey, if you show up to the party, we're showing up to the party. Unless we're 6 feet under or something, right? Or something bad happens. Even then, you still get a response back, right? Hey, this is what's going on. Bogged down for the day. Let's reschedule. Or mentee reschedules, or we reschedule for later on the evening. But it's always like the same day, right? I don't think anybody does that shit. The emails to fucking 3 or 4 or 5 days, a week later. Even if it's like on a platform or a scheduled call, they're always spread out so far that's like, man, what if you have stuff right now? What if something comes on the table right now, right? You need help right now. The only way to do it is what we do. Amp Live, American Mentee Program, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to do this again, the Friday, Black Friday, for the American Mentee Program, 6 months one-on-one mentoring. Obviously, I didn't introduce myself. Obviously, I am Eric from AHA, American South Americans. Amplive, the American Mentee Program, powered by Amplive Media, powers all this stuff in the marketing. Sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending, Step into Excellence. And I know that you're going to be, is it okay to say that, or do you want to share that, or you want to kind of put it under wraps?
No, we could share it. Yeah.
Okay,
So they
go for
can
it.
know, I mean, just so they could know everything and anything that's possible, man. Like just being a part of this. Go ahead. You could tell them.
All right, so obviously you're thinking about getting your real estate license, right?
Yep. That is true. Yeah.
So you're going to get your real estate license, probably be the only person maybe, in your family, own property in your family, all that good stuff, right? Because
Uh-huh.
getting a license and studying, that's taking it to a different level, right? Now, I'm sure there's reasons why you wanted to do that, because obviously a lot of people can stay in the private sector. You can stay in the private sector, do wholesaling, fix, flip, buy, hold, subject to, rent to own, lease options, all that good stuff, right? But then bring it in the public sector. Hey, get my license. I can list the property. I can work with buyers. I can work with investors, right?
Right. Yep.
On top of that, because if you can't buy their property, the next step is, well, shit, you already know their bottom line numbers. You can say, just let me list it. Let me market it. Let me do what I need to do, and I'll treat it just like if it was my own house and get your property sold, right? Or work with buyers, investors, and things of that nature. So is there a specific reason why you wanted to get your license? By the way, congratulations, man, on making that choice.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
The real reason behind it all is because it's just another stepping point in my life and stuff where I want to accomplish and achieve something else. And like you said, there's been times that we've had deals and stuff, and we talked to the people, and we couldn't, make a deal with, hey, we were going to grab it from them, or say we were to purchase all cash and stuff like that, because maybe they wanted to list it.
Yeah.
Well, there have been plenty of times where we gave those listings or those properties to, agents, like Liz and her team and everybody and stuff like that. But I've always seen that as like, well, I want to be a part of that team too. If I'm
Yeah.
already a part of one team, why not be a part of the other team? And I know people may have heard this, may have not, but it's like a double dip. I feel like, okay, well, there's more money to be made on both ends. I could help both sides. And, that's how I looked at it. And that's why I decided to do it, because I was like, it's just elevating myself, knowing I can do it, because I've already accomplished so many things with the program in the first year with you, to where, we went to partnering and everything and stuff, and how everything's transitioned and changed and grown and blossomed to now. It just felt right. And it was like something I always
Yeah, that's
wanted to
cool.
do even before I
Yeah,
wanted to be a
surprised
real
the shit out of
estate.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, okay, cool. What do you need to do? And I know you're in a different area, so it's like, okay, hey, what type of training you got to get? It's just, obviously taking the test, making the
Yeah.
commitment. You made a commitment, said you're going to go for it and get it done by a certain time. So yeah, in between all the other stuff like being a dad, a husband, business owner, comic books, real estate, and
Yeah.
throw studying on top of that, right? I mean, that's what it takes,
Mhm.
right? That's the road that's traveled. And I know you're that type of person, entrepreneur. However you want to say it, right? The bottom line, and then you get the job, right? Job works for some people,
Mhm.
so they get frustrated and they get tired, or sometimes they make this. They do the road less traveled, and sometimes it's not for them, right? So they have to go back to a job, and sometimes that's better for them, or not, or you do a little bit of combination of both, right? Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you know that it takes time, right? You got to take the time. You got to put in the commitment. Otherwise, it doesn't happen, right? If you want to have what other people have, you got to do what other people don't do. So I commend you for doing so. Congratulations on going after and going to start studying and get your real estate license, and obviously going to hang it with us and VIP and all that good stuff, right? So anybody else out there who's interested or wanted to get started in doing that, we'll definitely connect you to VIP Execs Realty and Lending, Step into Excellence, right? I'm going to bring that up in a second right here. I know, I know you got some stuff you got to get on the road there, and you got to be safe. Super dark as shit. But here's a good one for you. Check this out. Mortgage for millennials and everyone else too, right? Because you deserve a place to call your home. Now, this is true, right? Now, we'll put you in contact with the broker VIP execs, but there's a lot of any encouragement or anything that you would say to encourage young millennials saying, man, yeah, go buy your house or go buy your first house or get into real estate investing.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know a lot of them are, not to cut you off. Hey, there's favorite words, right? But a lot of people are like, man, a lot of millennials are going, can I afford a house so damn much? Cost too much. How do I do that?
yeah, I mean, to all generations, but specifically to the millennials and stuff, like it can be done, and it's not always necessarily that you need a ton of money or a crazy credit score and stuff like that. I mean, if boomers can do it, you can do it. If the other generations can do it, you guys can do it as well. You guys just got to take action, especially for you millennials. A lot of things are changing for you guys in this generation that you guys are like growing in, and like I just see that it's a lot more easier. And for anybody that's listening and stuff, thinking that they can't get a property or anything like that, trust me, I know a lot of young people, that are millennials and stuff, and even younger. Like I, I know a lot of different people that they've all been able to obtain properties in so many different ways. So yes, like you said, I mean, it's for everyone else and millennials. So it's anybody. Anybody can accomplish it. Anybody can do it. And I say, just take action. Just, you know what I'm saying? Take action and put your foot forward and just keep going. Because I mean, it can be done.
Right. And then we got something coming up, as you know, and we'll put it on your schedule too, right? But Wednesday, December 4th, 7 p.m., we got the Southern California Homebuyers Masterclass, which is good for, and it doesn't matter where you're at in the United States of America, right? Right now, if you see the link, I put the link in the chat, sign up. You're looking at that stuff, millennials. Doesn't matter if you're 18 to 80, right? You want to place to
Right.
call your home, or you're going to learn both. Hey, the traditional, the untraditional, unorthodox, right? Real estate, public sector, private sector. You get all that with us. It's like I always say, it's kind of like the brain surgery thing, right? I always use that as an analogy, right? Would you rather have a neurosurgeon work on you or a general doctor, right? I think we know the answer to that, right? You want someone who
Right.
specializes in that because obviously you don't want to die on the table, but it happens a lot, right? So this right here, I put this up here. You can check it out real quick. I put the link in there. It's easy. It's free. I would employ anybody, any millennial or anybody who wants to learn about, the FHA, traditional loans, right? VA, USDA, things that need to happen, right? And we can obviously, eventually when you get your license, right, you'll be doing the same thing. You'll be listing properties. You'll be working with buyers. You'll be working with people. And it's up to you, right? To say, hey, yeah, I want to help you or not, right? And whether you want to help them buy a property or not buy a property, you know what I mean? So that's the cool thing about that. You get to decide on that, and as well as the private sector. Like you said, right? We got a property. Maybe it's not going to be a fix and flip, or maybe the price is too low, but you can help them push it. At the same token, you're going to be working with buyers, right? To plug in the buyers to get the property sold. So, we're going to, and obviously you're going to share all that stuff with you, but definitely sign up for that. That's also throw a free bonus in there for the Surfer for Deals. Going to throw the whole kitchen sink down the wire here, right? With everything. And we're going to compact this pretty much right here. I'm not going to get into this part here, but I'm going to share this with you. I know we put this in here as free. It's a Surfing for Deals. You can scan that QR code right there. And I also put the link in there just for watching. We're at about 33 minutes now. And I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty here with, let me see, where's the banner at? Is that it? Book a call. You can also book a call right there. You scan that QR code. But as far as like the millennial stuff, man, yeah, there's a lot of people that think they can't buy a house. They don't know until they don't know. Same thing with creative real estate investing, right? They see a property and they see wholesale and they go, oh man, I can't do that deal. It's 70, 73 cents on the dollar. But if you understand creative real estate investing, right, and the exit strategies that come with it, right, that's kind of like a superpower. Then you're understanding, oh shit, where there is some money here, right? There's either going to be a big check or a smaller check. It's up to you to decide whether you want to help that seller or not, right?
Right. Yep.
So at the same token, there's a QR code up there. Join the Sub 2 Master. I believe that's a link to the one-on-one mentoring or a group. And then you can scan that QR code. You want to book some time with myself, my team, Victor, and all that good stuff. We can definitely do that. But definitely share, please, and watch all the way through. And let me see. I want to share something with you right here. I believe this is it. See if it comes up. We're also moving to X. So I know that a lot of the young guys and gals are, some are, unless you're in politics or news, right? But we're moving a lot of our stuff to X for freedom of speech, right? and obviously new administration, new horizons, new opportunities. I think we talked about that stuff, right? But we got some communities on there. You may or may not have those links quite yet, Victor, but they're on there for creative real estate investing, made in America, as well as AHA, Americans Helping Americans, Onyx. I put that little information. I just put it here just to share it. But one of our goals is to bring back Made in America, brother. And I know you're with that as well. So there is a link here, man. Now, I know when you guys started, we did some in-house financing. We used to do in-house financing. We don't do that anymore. It's more like we got investors that are interested in loaning money. So they'll loan on the mentoring program. And there's a QR code. It may be popping up there. You may be able to see it or not, Victor, but or anybody else can scan that QR code.
Yep.
The two things that happen, right? What are the two things that usually keep people from starting any program or even a business or anything?
I say it has to do with most time people I've came in contact with, and even myself, it had to do one with money, if I had the funds or the financing or the way to do it. And a little, to be honest, for me, it was the second one was having somebody there to hold me accountable or like push me to do it. Like, yes, I wanted to do it. I really did. I want to do it. That's how it was going in my head, but I needed somebody there to kind of push, and that's where the mentorship came in and stuff like that. You guys held me accountable. You guys talked with me every day and helped them with everything. So that was another big factor for me.
Okay, that's true, and you're right on point, man. And it's usually either they are not ready or they're like, man, this is real shit. If they've been beat up a lot in the industry, then they're like, yeah, this is what I need, man. I need someone like you and your team and everything that you're saying to help me. I need to be able to call on you to make deals happen. I need to know what is what, what to do or not what to do, and what is right and what is not. It's not like what is right, what is wrong. It's more like what you don't know is what you don't know, as I always say, right? And at the same token, number two is, yes, it's always about the money. Hey, I already paid for a program. I did this, I did that. Well, this is the last program you have to join. You're either going to rock and roll or you're going to quit. One of the two. Or you're going to quit and come back later, which will still be around. And it happens. I'm just being truthful at the end of the day, right? But we're always here. So those two things. But now that this is eliminated, money's not an issue, right? You can have a 580, 610, 680, 700 credit score, believe it or not. They'll make you an offer. You get like 3 offers, and they'll say, hey, $199, $299, $599, or whatever it is in an interest rate. And they will fund the mentoring program for you, right? So then it's a no-brainer. And I always say, look, you know that. I think we talked about that, right? I mean, like, you don't drink coffee, but there's people that drink coffee, right? What's a latte cost these days?
Well, I know that my wife loves coffee. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's about $7 now. Like at least a good $6 to $7 minimum. Woo. Yeah.
See, and that's for coffee, and then a bagel, right? And then you're probably talking about 10, 15, sometimes 10, 15 bucks a day, times 7 or times 5 times 4. That's $300, $400, $500, right? Then we even talked about, people that smoke, right? $600, $700 a month. Or maybe there's little snacks and stuff that they like to have, right? Beef jerky and this and that and chips. I would say invest in yourself. If you can't afford, $199 to $599 or something like that, or somewhere in that range, then you probably shouldn't be doing this type of business, right? You're not ready yet. It's not a lot of money to invest in yourself, especially when you break it down per week, right? 70, 80, $100 or whatever, 100 something bucks a month. I mean, a week. You'll find that shit in your couch. So this right here takes care of that. So that eliminates that. The other part's just going to be you. At the end of the day, show up to the party. Believe in yourself. I know, and it's a selection process for the one-on-one mentoring, right? So the one-on-one mentoring for the good fit. Now the founders program, that's a little bit different, right? So we get it. If you're a newbie, we'll work with you. If you got a little bit of, experience, we'll work with you, right? And if you decide, hey, I want to move from the founder just straight to one-on-one, we'll work with you from there and credit you, right? But yeah, the one-on-one is the percentage, I believe it's 42% off. The founders, 69% off, right? Based off of the one-on-one mentoring program. They're both different. One's for 6 months, up to 12 months to do deals. The other one is 6 weeks, up to 3 months to do deals. And it's still both one-on-one. So it's not just videos and PDFs, as we always say, right? So I appreciate you saying that, because it's true. Those are the two things that keep people behind. So we've solved those problems. easy peasy. Nobody does what we do. I know that for a fact, right? Because nobody wants to spend the time, and they rather do the ATM money, right? You know, watch the videos, this, and get some support from the Philippines or Russia or India or whatever, and then join a Facebook group with the blind leading the blind. But like I said in the last live, right, 10% are the players, right? They're going to feed off of everybody else because they're new. So it's like having a bunch of constantly having leads. So it's good to have it for them at the end of the day. But you still, you got to figure out what's going to work for you. Because a lot of times, even if they work with you, they're not going to share with you on how to do the deal. You might make a check. Maybe it's 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10 or more. Some people get lucky, man. But then when you get that dry spot, and you know what dry spots are, right, bro? 6 months, nothing happens. 3 months, you're fucking spending all kinds of money and you're waiting for deals and shit. You're going, oh, maybe I need to try something else, right? Maybe I need to do creative real estate. Maybe I need to do lease options or something, right? Maybe I need to work in a different state. You start questioning yourself. You're getting away from the basics, but there's always gold in them there hills right where you're at, brother. You know that.
Yes.
It's just a matter of that. It's that redirection, right? That self-belief. I believe in you, man. You know that. I believe in you, and you believe in others. I believe in others. That's our cause and mission, man, is to help our fellow Americans across the United States of America. So we got that solved. You can click that. If you want to touch base, there's some links there. Get in touch with me, or if you want to get in touch with Victor and talk with him or whatever, he'll give you the same link. You can go in and do what you need to do to come aboard, right? So that's good for all the way up until midnight. Take advantage of it. We'll see how that goes. I do appreciate coming aboard and chit-chatting and sharing with us, but I did want to break this out real quick because I know you got to get on the road and do your thing, right? But check this out. It's brand new. Didn't open it. I think we got, where's it at? Oh, shit. Is that the one? Oh, okay. That's my Prince one, man. Where's the, hold on. Okay. Oh, shit. Hang tight, man.
Yeah, no problem. I thought you had it on your desk. I thought I seen it on your desk. Isn't it white? In a white folder.
Yeah. Let me see. I thought, what the fuck I did it? Crazy. That was the Prince one, man. I'm looking for the Bruce Lee one.
Okay.
I'll break out the Prince one, but Bruce Lee, I'll show it on another live. But I'm gonna take a look, man. I mean, Bruce Lee was my idol since I was a kid. Him, Evel Knievel, kind of shows where I'm from, or what do you call it? Age range. But check it out. So this is all. I'm not gonna open it up, but there's the Prince one, right?
Yeah.
That's like a limited edition, right? I think that's number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. Oh, shit, I gotta put my damn glasses on. All right, 2 of 20 that have been out, so that's limited edition. Obviously, comic book and all that good stuff, which is cool. So talk to me a little bit about that. And then the Bruce Lee one, I know it's on my desk, been moving stuff around. I don't want to touch it too much. I don't want to get fingerprints and shit all over it.
Yeah. So that right there, that's an actual Prince biography book. If you read the book, it has a little story of how Prince came to be the artist he was. It's a cool book. It's very limited. It was released at the New York City Comic-Con of 2024.
That's cool.
And it was pretty awesome. It was in October. Man, you were lucky to get one. I mean, like I said, as early as you did and stuff, because they were flying off of the shelves on my website.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All the pre-orders, they sold out. And once it got to New York City and stuff,
yeah,
they all pretty much sold out. They even got put on this platform, this app called Key Collector. So that app lets you know how valuable these books are, how limited they are, where to get them, how to get them, and who they're created by.
Yeah.
So that was an awesome change and like a new shift in everything from the comic book business, because people been looking for the Bruce Lees and the Princes and stuff,
Yeah.
and when people found out that Bruce Lee was coming out,
Mhm.
I mean it was going, it was crazy. Everybody loved them. Everybody bought the shirts. There was some T-shirts that were available on the website and stuff as well. But
Mhm.
those right there, just it's it's me being able to show something to the world that like another thing, like I said, anything can be done. I'm doing real estate investing. I'm going to be an agent very soon. I have this other business of comics and collectibles, and I just wanted to try something new and different. So it
Yeah.
was awesome to be able to like work with so many other artists and so many writers and publishers and stuff to make this all happen.
And I remember you saying a lot of what when you came aboard, started working with each other, and helping you and getting
Hmm.
your mindset going, and a lot of things transpired or transferred over into your business.
Yes, that's true. That's exactly true right there. Because a lot of the stuff I learned from real estate, pretty much just transferred over just because of the way things were. Just talking to people, negotiating to pick up the collection and stuff like that. Just knowing that I have something that somebody else want, and even if they don't have the amount that it's priced at,
Mm.
I was always able to hook them up with a deal, always make them happy and stuff. And that's another reason why I like doing the things that I do, because I like helping people. I like giving back, and it's not always about the dollar bill and stuff. I mean, if I know that somebody really wants it and everything, we'll make a deal to where we're both happy and
Right.
everybody can sleep at night.
Right. And a lot of this stuff is obviously transpired through going through the program, right? How we do it,
Yes.
muscle memory, the process is, the art of the deal, how we
Yeah.
say things psychologically, providing those solutions. Yes, scarcity, working with the sellers, working with buyers and scarcity and vetting them and qualifying them, kind of taking that foundation and moving it into any business, it sounds like, right? To me, as well as what you're doing now. So,
Yeah.
now, congratulations, man. Sounds like things are moving for you. You're moving, making the manifestation and moving towards that stuff again. And, like I said, for me, I like to suit up. That's just me. And I know you do too, in your own way, right? Because you got that flair for, because I know you're in the music business and doing some stuff too. And
Hmm.
then, doing some other things, which we'll probably talk about maybe on another jam, maybe on December 11th, right? I have you come aboard or come on. I want to share some of your stuff and share your stories and things that you've done. That'll be December 11th, 7 p.m. on a Wednesday. So we'll work on that. And
Yeah.
if you're willing to jump aboard, that'd be awesome. In the meantime, anything to add to what we're doing here to close it up? I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. I'm going to put this. I'm going to move this to the top real quick and put the Black Friday thing there, so you can scan that QR code for 6 months one-on-one Black Friday. Get access to 30 days to a deal challenge, one-on-one mentoring. You know what that comes with? It's done with you and done for you. Kind of like the whole kitchen sink, right? All that stuff that flies under the creative real estate investor banner, right? Which is subject to existing financing, lease options, rent to own, wholesaling, hard money, private money, raising and friendship deals, building your own bank to do stuff, right? All those things come into play along with our resources, which we give to every mentee across the United States of America that we work with, right? So anything to add, anything that I missed, anything you want to add, or while we close
Yes, I
this
would
up?
love to add something. Let me add something.
Sure.
Whoever's listening, to everybody, let this sink into your subconscious that you guys are able to do anything that you guys want. If this is something that you guys really want to be in real estate, to learn investing, okay, then jump in and do it. Don't worry about it. Don't be scared, because Erick has your back. I got Eric's back. The whole team of AHA and executive VIPs have your back. We're all a big team. We're a big family. We always look out for each other. It's an awesome, awesome experience to go through all this stuff. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a fix and flip right now in a whole nother state that I'm not even used to. I came out here to get this done, and it's just a great experience. I'm only speaking based on what I've been through and what I've seen others been through being with AHA and partnering with them and getting the mentorship program. Now, you guys have a chance to get this Black Friday deal. Take a chance at it. Sign up. Hit those links. to hit those QR codes, save them, come back every time. You'll get nuggets. Every single time you guys come, you guys will always hear and know that we are moving forward and we're growing, and it can be with you as well, as long as you allow it and you break free of that negative mindset, because it has a lot to do with that sometimes. One thing that Eric told me and taught me was you got to get yourself a few books, Think and Grow Rich, the 17 Principles to Success, and you need to start eliminating the negativity around you, whether it's friends, family, or whatever it be. Eliminate them and stay focused and believe in yourself, because Eric believes in you. I believe in you. And if you come aboard, we'll be right there next to you.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. All truth,
Yeah,
by
no
the
problem.
way. You know we stand by truth, man. So go ahead and wrap it up. I know you have a safe drive back to your destination. I will see you tomorrow. I know we got some stuff rocking and rolling out in your area. There's some obviously sellers that are wanting to sell. And we
Yes.
always usually get some of the best deals during fall and Christmas, or I always say Christmas, man, winter. Once again, Victor, thank you for coming aboard and sharing, man. Anybody, like you said, scan that QR code, lock in your spot. I'm Eric from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track. And Victor, what's your handles and all that good stuff for the comic book business and what you're doing? Real estate, everything.
All right. If they want to contact me, they could hit me up on victoriousrealsolutions.com. And if they want to find me online on my other website for comics and collectibles, it is victoriouscomicsandcollectibles.com. I also have Instagram. You can find me at victorious.comics and Victorious Real Solutions on Instagram. That'll give you guys my link tree to all the other websites, all the other links to contact me, whether it be for custom clothes, it'd be for music, it'd be for comics, it'd be for any type of other collaboration, content, or real estate. So I'm there. There's my information, everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys and you guys reaching out. And I really, really look forward to seeing some of you come aboard and at least take a chance at this, because once you guys step in, you guys aren't going to want to step out.
Awesome.
And I'm saying that from the heart. There's no joke, no lies here. I'm telling you, I'm really doing this. And I never, ever thought in my life, ever, that it was going to be really, really able to be done. And I was able to accomplish it up until more recently now. And now I'm like breaking through all of these like realities that are just changing around me. And now, I'm owning properties and just traveling, doing all bunch of different types of stuff, fixing and flipping and learning new strategies, getting my agent license. Just it all can be done, people. You guys just got to take that leap of faith and take that chance. And if you feel like we're a good fit for you guys, then we're here waiting for you. And we can't wait for you guys to come aboard.
Awesome, man. Thank you. I'm glad you had a good turkey day. You have a good weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see you over the weekend. Wrap it up. As I always say, made in America, and God we trust. God bless you and others. God bless everybody across the United States of America. I always say rock and roll in all what you do. AHA, Americans Help Americans, Amplive, the American Mentee Program, powered by Amplive Media, puts on this stuff and lead generation and everything else for all mentees, past, present, and future. I say thank you to them as well, but that's what we're using. And sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. Thank you, Victor, Victorious, and your awesomeness, brother. Keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on manifesting. Keep on doing what you know you are capable of doing. We got you. I got you. We got each other. Other than that, rock and roll, and you have a good, awesome evening. Everybody else have an awesome evening. Reach out, touch bases. We look forward to rocking and rolling with you. All right?
All right. Sounds good, Eric. Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.